Hello and welcome to my channel, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be talking about a country, also known as a nation or a state. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, also watch my other half channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff. My youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. Nation state, a territorial, bounded, salvation, politarily, i.e., a state that is ruled in the name of a community of citizens who identify themselves as a nation. The legitimacy of a nation-state's rule over a territory and over the population inhabiting its streams from the right of a core national group within the state, which may include all or only some of its citizens, to self-determination. Members of the core international group see the state as belonging to them and consider the approximate territory of the state to be their homeland. Accordingly, they demand that other groups, both within and outside the state, recognize and respect their control over the state. As the American societist Rogers Barnabook put it in Nationalization Reformed, Naturalization Heard, and the National Question in the New Europe 1996, nation-states are states of and for particular nations. As a political model, the nation-state fuses two principles: the principle of state savagery, first architected in the Peace of Westphalia 1648, which recognizes the right of states to govern their territories without external influence, and the principle of national savagery, which recognizes the right of national communities to govern themselves. National savagery, in turn, is based on the moral philosophical principle of popular savagery, according to which states belong to their peoples. The latter principle implies that legitimate rule of a state requires some sort of consent by the people. That requirement does not mean, however, that all nation-states are democratic. Indeed, many authoritarian rulers have presented themselves, both to the outside world of states and internationally to the people under their rule, as ruling in the name of a sovereign nation. Nation-state building. Although France, after the French Revolution 1787-99, is often cited as the first nation-state, some scholars consider the establishment of the English Commonwealth in 1649 as the earliest instance of nation-state creation. Since the late 18th century, the nation-state has gradually become the dominant vehicle of rule over geographic territories, replacing politics that were governed through other principles of legitimacy. The later included dynastic monarchies, e.g. the Habsburg and Ethiopian empires, theatrical states, e.g. the Dalai Lama's rule over Tibet, and the rule of the prince-bishops of Montenegro, colonial empires justified by colonializing powers as a means of spreading a true religion or of bringing progress to backward peoples, and communist revolutionary governments that purpose to act in the name of a transitional working class. Although some nation-states have been formed by politely seeking national movements, others have formed when existing politics were nationalized, i.e. transformed into nation-states, either because theocrats or monarchs corruded authority to parliaments, as in Britain and France, or because emperors retreated, or broke apart as did the British and French colony emperors in the mid-20th century, and the Soviet Empire in Eastern Europe beginning in the late 1980s. As a political idea, nationalism aspires to a convergence between state borders and the borders of the national community, so that the national group is contained in the territory of its state and the state contains only that nation. However, in reality, the borders of states and the boundaries of nations usually only partly overlap. Not all residents of a state belong to the core national group. Sometimes not even all citizens are part of the nation, and some members of the nation reside in other states. The lack of convergence between state and nation has given rise to several phenomenon wars that broke out at approximately the time of nation-state formation, citizenship regimens, immigrants belonging to the same nation but exclude other immigrants affected by nation-states to nationalize additional territories and populations, and state policies that merge ethnic, religious, and national diversity within their borders. Thank you for watching this video, and peace out to the next one.